Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back, Grand Spartan. Voice going to be a bit shaky today because I just finished up a stream and I did a lot of yelling and screaming. You have to watch the stream to know why. But as always, I appreciate your generosity, your donations, kind comments, your support there on those streams makes it all worthwhile. And yeah, so get back to what we were doing here. We just finished up the horde. Look at that. Haven't even done anything. I just did a little 5-second test recording. And we're off to the base to get this stuff sorted. And it, I don't hear the crackle, snap, crackle, pop of the forges. Yeah, I do. Okay. So I was going to say the same thing must have happened, but it didn't. See, the garden's not grown this day. I think I may have restarted the server, preparing it for the stream last time. Well, these forges are... Well, they're on their last, though. Hey, wait a minute. The garden wasn't grown, was it? No. So, well, the potatoes are ready. The rest of it's not ready. I don't know when we planted it, though, honestly. But, yeah, it must have done the same thing. I guess I didn't. I think I'm going to have to start restarting the server right after my Let's Play videos are done, because it seems to me that, that's what's happening. It's, for whatever reason, it's not wanting to stop producing, whatever. Yeah, sorry about the solemn sound of my voice. I am just as excited as I always am. Just a bit raspy today. Trying not to get too excited here because I don't want to blow out my voice. That's very likely to happen here. Let's get everything sorted away. We can make lots and lots of glue, folks. Look at that. All of those bones. I like it. A lot of notes and quests for later in the game. Crafting. Let's stick this and you and some of that. Some of this. And a cans of tuna. We found more tuna. Nice. Kind of sticking all this up in there for a trader at some point. We'll go over to the trader, drop all that stuff off. Let's do a sort. We're going to move the paper into there. Let me get my stuff sorted here. Meat stew. Yeah, we'll take a bite of that. Murky water. Yeah, look at all that murky water. Murky water making the glue and things. 475, folks. Beautiful. Leaves us 451. Think it must be about time to make some more jars. Tell you what, we can take this stack of 10. We'll stick it in this. We'll use this as kind of our catch-all sort of, but our trader chest and treasure maps, so forth, so on. The brass can go in here. Maybe eventually we'll make, we'll make some bullets of some sort. I don't know. Well, one thing's for sure. I need wood, so let's look. The building chest. Let's go over to the workbench to make it. Wood frames. Let's do another 500. That'll get us by. Only takes a minute to make 500. Wow. All right. 362 spikes. I don't think I'm going to replace those spikes quite yet, though, because I'm not sure. Oh, yeah, a machete. I bet we could make a good machete now, but I'd have to have the points to give out to it. So where is that at? Where are you at? Machete crafting. 4 points. That's all it takes to make a machete. I didn't realize that. I guess I did. And then we need steel to craft that. Well, I think first we have to craft the machete part in the forge, don't we? Let's type that. Oh, here it is at the bottom. Machete blade. Let's make 2. It takes a minute. Okay, so by the time our frames are done over in the workbench, so will our Machete blades. Let's go ahead and stock up the forges again. Looks like they are out of iron. And we never want to have a point where forges are out of anything. Go ahead and take that, get that smelting down. We're, how are we doing on clay? Oh, we're okay on clay. I can go ahead and take a half stack. Oh, that one's good. That one's good. 4,800. Let's take even half of that for that one. We'll do, yeah, half for that one. And half for that one. And we're good. Good, 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 and good. All right, the cement forges. Let's go ahead and get our cement out of all of these forges. And looks like our frames should be ready as well. A minute has passed. Look at all of that cement, folks. We just need a lot of stone and sand now. How are we doing on stone? Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. We're going to need another chest for the cement and one for concrete mix eventually. Being that we have so darn much of it. Let's get stone. We'll get a... Oh, I didn't need to take that partial stack. And sand. I don't know why I grabbed so much of it, but... Concrete mix, we could do 8,000. Let's do... We'll do 2,000... 2,000 in each one. How does that sound? 2,000 in each one and split the load. And we could, if we needed money, you know, we could start selling this. Why did I grab so much stone and sand? I always do that. I always do that. We could start selling cement blocks to the trader. Yeah, I did that on the stream series today. Sold some blocks. Didn't even need to. I just kind of did it to do it. So we have relays. They have enough repair kits to hold us over for now. Plenty of engines. Do what we need to do. Plenty of, not plenty of gas, but enough gas. So get our frames back on our belt. I tell you what, we're going to need to make more frames because I'm about to divvy these things up and I think we're going to use them all. Right here is where we start. And we need stone. Man, we're almost out of stone again. You believe that? Can you believe that? My goodness, these things go through stone quickly. I mean, I guess we can go ahead and start pumping out more cement. Another 2185 there, another 1997 there. There, and the last one. We're not going to worry about making any more there. So this one was for our glass. We could make ourselves 1,564 jars. Let's do it. Let's do it. And we need more sand in there while those are crafting. We can always use more sand, and it is about to become Screamer Central, folks. Screamer Central. Oh, and our lead. Yeah. Can't let that run low. Oh, it had 75 frames in it already. Well, we don't probably need that many in there. Buckshot. Oh, we don't have any lead. Okay, okay. Well, that's fine. Let's stick another lump of clay in there. And at least get that going with a little bit of lead we have. So we're going to need more lead. How are we doing on this stuff? Lead. Lead. We're out of lead. We used all of those up. My goodness, folks. We have our work cut out for us. Paper. I should be able to pump out a good bit of paper. Let's go ahead and take this 131 glue. Let's look at this. Paper. Bottle murky water. Okay, so there was really no need for me to take it because I don't... How much bottle murky water we have? 451. Excuse me, that's enough. Building, 6,000. Glue, do we have any glue in here? Another 163. I'm just curious. I'm just real curious about this. Paper, how much could we make? Why am I looking at a workbench, folks? You need to keep me in check. And needs a little bit of fuel. Looks like a good amount. Paper could make 2,940 with the little bit of glue that we did put in there. And there's going to be no way that that can handle it. So let's cancel it. Let's do... let's do 1,000 in this one. And 1,900 in that one. 14 minutes left on it. So today's episode, typical Monday. Finish up those streams, and I'm a little bit lost as to what we were doing because it's been several days since I have recorded and played on this save file. But I'm a little more up to date because I did record this weekend since I was not able to stream. I went ahead and recorded these episodes, you know, for the Horde night that I released last night. I guess that was last night. Yeah, it was a late episode, too. It took almost 24 hours to upload. It was an hour and 35-minute episode. So lead. We need lead. You know what? I was thinking about it. We are going to go up to the desert. And we might do that today. This nitrate mine, I've had very good success in the desert finding lead also. Why don't we go up there? Let me leave these here. We don't. Well, yeah, we're not always run. See, I'm thinking we're always run on here. I was gonna say, well, maybe I need those. The exploding crossbow bolts, we don't need those either. We'll put those away for a rainy day. And let's drink a little bit of goldenrod tea, folks. Take one last sip. And gas. Stick that there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we can leave our cement here. We do not need it. We will have ourselves another week to get this base right and ready for the next horde. Going to change a few things up on it, though. Want to spread out that body count, that damage that's happening. I want to separate the shotgun turrets. We're just going to keep 4 for now, even though I could have more by the next horde. We're just going to do 4. Let me go ahead and get my machete blade here. And let's see, machete. What do I need? Leather. But I need the steel. Let's put the steel back in here. How much steel do we have in total? Do we have any left over? Yeah, we do have a little bit left over in the forges. Nice. All right. Well, you don't really have a huge need for steel at this stage in the game. We will. We will eventually. But not right yet. I noticed myself on Alpha 16, even though it's tougher with the exploding cops, the ferro-radiated cops and whites and stuff, I found myself using designs now that don't necessarily need that steel to prevent them from just beating down the base. I've just used different methods to prevent them from doing that. Now let's see here, 11 minutes. Yeah, so we have enough fuel in there. This is going to take 2 more minutes, and we have way too much fuel in that one. So let's take that down just a notch or 2. Turn it back on. So it'll be good on paper. We do have enough shotgun shells for 1, 2, 3 turrets. Almost 3 turrets. But I need enough for... Well, you could probably reload, you know, based on what we have. What we used and what we have left in there. Let's grab our machetes, our 500 machetes here. Let me take a look at my skill points as well. I have 14 left. Weaponsmithing's 10 of 10. So we can do this number right here, folks. Look at that. I should make another one. That's kind of too late for that. I'm just gonna stick this in here for now. And take our chainsaw with us, just in case, and put my wrench back in the mini bike. I think that's everything. We've eaten, we drank, we have gas, repair kits, our auger on our belt, and most importantly, our cans of tuna. We're going to put in our mini bike. It's a must-have, folks. Got to have that emergency tuna. That will get you out of a sticky situation. Let me take this stuff back inside, too. Tell you what, let me stick it back in there, do a sort now. It might not be a bad idea to carry antibiotics. We'll come back to the base if we get damaged. Won't be taking any trips to the trader anytime soon. Let's just dump this stuff off. Who knows? You know, we might run out of space. Need to throw some things in the bike of minis. Also want to take a little bit of wood with me. That's something that I've done a poor job of taking. I know we could scrap some wood frames or something like that, but why did I put bullets in there? I meant to put that in there. Put you in there. You in there. You in there. So wood. That's enough. That's enough. We'll stick it in the mini bike. That way, if I need to make a storage chest or, you know, just whatever, we always have that wood on standby, waiting just to say hi. All right, stick this in there, and the wrench as well. And quick waypoint. Let's ride, Clyde. Say goodbye to our little horde bunker that could, that did, and will always be. Someone asked me today about that. So what are you going to do when the hordes start to get tougher, harder, and they destroy it? It's like, they're not going to destroy that. Whoa! Oh, a little overkill. I forgot I had exploding crossbow bolts up in there, but hey, you got the job done, right? Let me see what knife guy. 4 points. Look at that, 14. Oh, we need 25 for it, though. Son of a gun. Okay, how much meat are we going to get? We just got 15 meat, folks. 15. Now, why can't I get that on my stream series? Why can't I find animals like that on my stream series? I cannot find any animals. I looked all over today. And they were just, I found one. Found one deer. I don't know where they're at on there. Maybe I killed them all off. Maybe the zombies ate them. Who knows, but it's been a little tricky. Don't think I had that issue until today. But I didn't do a lot of riding through the plains biome. Plains biome tends to be where you find a lot of animals. A lot of deer, at least. Maybe even wolves. We use those as meat as well. Even though they're a little trickier because they can kill you. But, you know, I went through the forest biome in a small part of the plain. Could not find it. I guess it's just different seed to seed. It really shouldn't make a difference, though, because the same file controls that, the spawning of animals. And it's set to exactly the same thing. As a matter of fact, just in case you're wondering, the same XML file that I use for this Let's Play is the same one I use for the stream series. The only thing I do is change it to always feral, always run on there. There's no difference between the two outside of that. Everything else is exactly the same. Matter of fact, check this out, y'all. Look at how much gas the auger can hold now. I can hold 1,000. I didn't forget this time. Changed it. Auger, 1,000 fuel, check. Finally, all of you reminded me each and every day for this past week and a half or so. I finally got around to doing it. I finally remembered to do it while I was probing around in that game stages file. I remembered to increase that. So that should help speed things along a little bit. I know some of you don't care for the mining so much. It'll make that go faster now. I still have to repair just as often, but won't have to stop every 20 seconds to refuel, and that's gonna speed things along just a tad. Oh, wow! I bounced, bled, and everything changed color. That was kind of odd, and right into a yucca. You could get out of my way the next time. That was awful. All right, so we're almost there. And there's my little cross, my little first aid thing. Sure I don't have any unnecessaries in here. And I'm just curious, because I don't remember what we had when we were in here last time, what we found. I know we found nitrate. Check on that. But what else did we find? Oil shale and iron. We don't want that. That's a long corridor there. Boy, we really butchered this place up, didn't we? My goodness, I'm almost scared to go down here. Is that nitrate right there? What level are we at? We are at minus 43. Let me continue digging this way. Let's take a look at the map. No, let me dig this way, since we're digging into the desert. I'm going to turn the game sound down just a tad here. Hopefully I can remember to turn it back up. Whoa, you got to go west. Pardon. Got to go west. So we're about to... Am I getting stuck on that weird block? Why is that not fixing itself? Oh, there it goes. Some weird little thing going on right there. Oh, it's happened again. It's happened again. I don't understand, folks. I don't know what that is. But we're unable to travel through a 1x2 tunnel. That's kind of odd. I don't like that. Oh, it did it again. That's the kind of thing that will glitch you up into the to the surface. Maybe I don't need to move as fast, because it seems like now that I'm not moving as quickly, it's not doing it. I don't know what that's all about. Oh, I did that one myself. Here's a quick way to level up right here. I don't know how many levels we really want to get. I think we're kind of good on most of the points, you know, the skill points. And at this point, we kind of gradually want to work our way on up as we expand our base. And we should be good, though. We should be good. I expect lots of ferro-radiated cops, whites, all of that stuff. And here are the resources right here, folks. We have hit a pocket of something. Let's hope for lead. Oh! Did I say it? Oh, I said it and happened. Such a marvelous moment when you can call it. I was just going to say, let's hope for lead, and boom, I hear the noise of the lead being destroyed. Boy, we used to be looking for lead in all the wrong places. And now we found it, ladies and gentlemen. Oh. We need the mother lode of lead for our forges. I don't like the trickery that's happening before my eyes. I do not care for when it tricks me into believing that there's lead there, and I pick at it and I don't get anything. Let's take out the ceiling. Huh. I had to mute the microphone. I thought someone called my name. That was kind of weird. I said, yeah? There's no response. I'm just starting to hear things now, folks. I've been streaming today, and it's, I'm a little fatigued. I didn't get much sleep last night. And, oh, but I do have a great, well, I say great. I had a cool idea. I don't know how it's going to work out for me, but it's a mini version of the Scrap Attack base. If you've not checked that out yet, it's a little base preview video with a horde attack. Go check it out. Game stage is 8,000. 150 Blood Moon spawn. And, you know, I put a lot of time into that base. More than you could ever, like, look at it and tell went into that base. And it was beautiful. It worked so well, it gave me some other ideas. And so I thought, well, hey, if it works so darn well, what if I shrank it down to like a 16th of the size? So I did. The base has been completed. It's been painted, everything. All I have to do is get on, take on a horde, and do the base preview video. Or, well, not in that order necessarily. And I'll get that published hopefully this week. I already have half of the song recorded that I want to throw along with it. So that's done for the most part. So I'm excited about that one. I got a few ideas. Matter of fact, I started on another base. a little while ago, and I postponed that build. It's going to be a pretty cool build too, I think. But ooh, are we full? No, why didn't I pick up that crushed sand? How much lead are we sitting on? 4,000. It feels like we should have a lot more than that. But anyway, yeah, so good things coming here in the future. Good things. I look forward to previewing that base I just told you about and finishing out the other base that I started, because it's, you know, similar to something I've done before, but it has a new twist on it. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun to see how that works out as well. But I'm thinking about shrinking down the size of my designs after I worked so long and hard on that one giant base. I said, you know what, we're gonna test out some smaller builds. I got some other cool ideas. And I just talked about not needing as much steel in Alpha 16 to make things work, because you have traps. You know, you have blade traps, you have electric fence, you have shotgun turrets, all of that stuff. And it really does help to prevent having to make your entire base out of steel to make it work for a horde night. And so hopefully these designs that I've most recently worked on gonna really work well for us. And we'll get to try new things and hopefully, you know, inspire your designs, your base building, once you see them and how they work, if they're successful, and maybe change your idea on how you go about doing things. Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? All I know is I'm very happy that I found a place with lead. Lots and lots of lead. Trying to nip at the sand here. We need sand, so not a bad idea to go ahead and just pick it out like we are and get it level by level. I can always build my way up to the surface with frames. That's why I brought them. 279, I could build myself up if I had to. I hope that I haven't picked it all out. Maybe up higher. You know, I was just picking at that a minute ago. Up there, see, that's lead. Right there. And I may have dug in too deep. Let's see. I see there's a little bit down here, even beneath me. I don't want to go much lower, though. Let's, where do we come in at? We come at it from over... There's lead right there. Maybe I can just kind of spiral my way up. If we need to, make a new entrance to get out of here. A new exit, I'm sorry. It'll be an entrance when we come back, but it's going to be an exit when we leave. Get mixed up on that. Draco has to keep me straight. Oh, look at all that. Yeah, we were below it. We were below where the large quantity of it was at. Looks like up here may have been. Now, one cool thing is we're not running into big gravel pockets that are falling on our heads here in the desert. Now, this whole mine could collapse on us and kill us and lose our bag and everything in it. That could very well happen, but we don't have to worry about little pockets of gravel here and there and clearing those out. Might as well just auger the heck out of all of the iron. Get it out of our way as well. We're going to need that in the future for all of our building needs. How much lead are we up to? 7,828. Not bad. Not bad. That will get us, let's see, buckshot. What would it cost in the forge? 3 lead. So just divide that by 3 to 7,800 that we have, and there you go. Make us that many buckshot. What about shotgun shells? How many buckshot does it take to make just one? Okay, just one. It's 2 gunpowder, but just 1 buckshot. I was thinking it was 2. 10 buck 2. Oh, more lead up there. Look at that. It's above us. Continuing to go up. Beautiful. We'll just work our way back to the surface if we have to, as we dig it out. But I figured this would be a good episode for me to get some sandstone, lead, and a few necessary things for the upcoming horde. That way we don't have to do this in the middle of the week. We're preparing for the horde, and we're trying to build on our base. And we can dedicate the rest of the episodes moving forward on building. I didn't plan on making this a long episode because I didn't really think my voice would hold up. Probably not going much longer. But let's see what we can find here. Find a little bit more lead while we're in this area. What a beautiful thing, though. You know, find it here in the desert. We get sand and stone, a little bit of iron while we're at it. It's so easy to dig through. Even a caveman could do it, ladies and gentlemen. So easy, even a caveman could do it. With a stone tool. You really could with a stone tool. Come here and mine. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's so satisfying to mine that stuff. Make sure we're maxed out on Miner 69er. Yeah, we're maxed out on that. And what is our blade? Our blade's a 500. Yeah, we need to increase that. We need to increase that to get the most out of it. Everything while we're mining, while we're doing what we're doing. We need to have that capped out. So, looks like we got the bigger part of it. Let me see if I can figure out where we came in at. And if can't, we'll just make a new exit. Oh, there's more lead right there. Look at that. It's hiding. It's hiding from the old Grand Spartan. Doesn't want me to pick it away. We built our way up. That's the one spot where I was digging down. It's just oil shale. There. Another level. There it is, right there. There it is. Let me do this. Let me put the wood frames right there so we have a little signal. Probably need to make a torch. Need to make some torches and bring with us so we can mark places just like that. We're gonna get out here, head back home, get this lead smelting away. Boy, I'm excited about that. Have that taken care of for a while now. I don't know for how long, but at least for the next horde, you know, it's taken care of. We don't have to come out looking for lead. Now we have to find nitrate and coal for gunpowder. I'll have to go back to the base and see what we're sitting on. And if it's something that I really need to focus on now, or if I can come back later. I think I'll have to remember. Maybe some of you can tell me. That place that I had in the forest biome, was it good for nitrate? That would save me having to go back and check it out. If you could tell me if I got nitrate over there. I'm pretty sure I did. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, here it is right there. Lead nitrate. Okay, so there is lead and nitrate right there. All right, nice, nice. And there's coal right there, but that's not necessarily true. You know, there was just a little... Well, let's ride by there. Let's ride by there, and I'll take a look at it. I think it was just, there was coal on the surface in one of those gravel spots that you pick at. And I figured, we'll make a mine out of that. We'll just dig straight down, dig a 9x9 or 11x11 straight down. Let's ride by it and see. But I think we could probably go to the burnt biome, start a coal mine there if we have not already, much like I did on the stream series. I'm sure we have a burnt biome on here. I'll just have to take a look to refresh my memory as to where it's at. I think it's east of where my base is at. And if that's what we need to do, that's what we do, folks. And we'll just get a big, massive amount of coal. And we'll do the same thing over in the forest biome with the nitrate. And I guess lead, because I marked it as lead nitrate. And I think I'd remember it being a plentiful amount of, an abundant amount of lead and nitrate. So right here would have been where I marked. See the gravel on the ground? Oh, it's straight ahead of. Straight ahead of. It's a little bit more. A little bit more. Oh yeah, put a little marker on it. Did we make a mine here? No. We just picked away at it. Yeah, see there. It's probably all down in there. Oh, I didn't mean to make my frames fall. That's okay. We'll make another little frame, man. Comes that vulture. Puppy vulture snake. I guess I need to get the club out. I was gonna try to get him. Eggs. What is it with all the eggs lately? My goodness, folks. I'm just getting nothing but eggs when I pick at these bird nests. When I loot the bird nest. Where you at, vulture? I hear you. Oh, there he is. Oh, did I get him? Where'd he go? Did he glitch through the ground? Out of a gun. Yeah, I want to do that. Someone remind me to make a better auger blade. I can at least make a 550 now. May as well. You know, may as well make a 550. This is how we were getting most of our coal before. We were just picking at these surface pockets of coal and getting a tremendous amount. I was shocked at how much we actually picked up from those little pockets on top. We could go to the forest biome and go boulder picking again at some point as well and get a little bit of everything. Once we get our blade upgraded to 600, it's really beneficial. You know, you get a lot from those boulders. Mine are 69ers all capped out, so we get the most there. Figure while I'm on the ride back, I'll pick at each one of these piles of coal. See how much we end up with. Throw out the dirt, the plant fiber, do a sort. It's so easy to spot these, even at nighttime. Hopefully you can see well. I turned the gamma down a little bit. This looks better. This looks better with the gamma down. Still a little bit of a ride back to the home, our base bunker. I'm gonna skip that one just because I don't feel like fighting the zombie right now. I'm kind of trying to get back to the house. But I told you I would make it right again with the days and all, and I did. I went overboard, an hour and 35-minute episode. I had no idea it was that long. I was having so much fun taking on the horde and then knifing the bodies. Well, we should be able to do a better job now. I probably should save my points. Matter of fact, I don't need to save. I'll have to look. But I bet you, after the levels we got there in the desert, we're close to getting enough points to give out max, or the next point in Knife Guy. I don't know if that's cap or not. I'll have to take a look to see if it really is. But was there anything in the bike I wanted to take inside? Yes, 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 and yes. And we'll leave the emergency wood in there. There's no need for us to take that out when we have a bit in here. Our glue should be done. Check on the glue, but I don't have room for that paper in there. Oh, we'll put the feathers in there as well. And crafting. Animal hide, I'll hold on. Well, that's full stack. I could probably convert that here pretty soon. Gas, but we have enough gas that we could just, I don't know, drive from here to China and back. That's our glass forge, and here it is. Nice. We're going to have lead, and more lead. Glass jars. How about another 369? I'll take them. And before we end this thing, can I eat a meat stew? I cannot eat a meat stew. Take our snowballs, and bottle murky water. Put that in there, bottle murky water times 1,000. Look at that. What a beautiful thing it is, folks, to have that much bottled murky water. Put that in there. Take a sip of my goldenrod tea. Get that all filled up. And we are short on nitrates. We have the coal, a little bit of nitrate. We'll go back and get more of that. Let's get our stone put away in here. A little tiny bit while we were out and about. Oh yeah, we need to put our lump of clay in there and sand in here. Do a sort. Probably don't need all this gas on us. Take that one part of a can, take it off. Here, get our paper and our inventory from that. Paper from this, take out our glue. Stick all of our paper in here, and I need to get the buckshot crafting as well. We don't really have enough. We don't really have enough. We will, though. We will. I tell you what, let me get a little bit more fuel going in there also, because that's going to chew right through those 25 frames. They're not going to last long at all. Almost looked like the time was moving faster for a moment there. I'll go back and look at the replay. Glue. How are we doing on duct tape? 176. Whoa, and replace the glue that we used. And something else I could probably do is make a tiny little bit of fertilizer more to finish off this garden up top. The whole thing, oh, it's all done now. We'll finish off this last little slot here. See, so we get 4 potatoes versus the 2 for the fertilized, and 5 ears of corn and 4 goldenrod for the fertilized. So once we get this fertilized over here, this last few slots, I mean, we'll be rolling in vegetables. I don't even need to pick it now. I mean, let's look at what we have. Let's do a sort. 276 corn, 164 potatoes, 216 goldenrod, and all that meat. So I really don't even need to garden for a long time. We can just live off of that. But let's call it right there for the day. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for your support. I thank you for watching. I hope you have yourselves a good day, good evening, wherever you may be located, and I'll see you all tomorrow.